I have a secret that I've been afraid or rather embarrassed to tell. To be honest, I'm not sure how to start. You see, alien abductions aren't what they're portrayed like in movies and TV shows. UFOs don't make a sound and they don't appear and disappear into portals. They don't shine down a beam of light and that beam of light doesn't suck you up. They also don't cut you open or conduct experiments on you or implant chips into the back of your neck. I believe that I remember the first time I was abducted. About a month prior, I'd received a telescope for my birthday from my grandparents. The night sky was more than fascinating. I was obsessed. Gradually, I had turned into a nocturnal being, functioning throughout the day and waking up as the dark settled. I kept diaries where I would carefully sketch out the constellations and the moon phases, and my bookshelves bent under the weight on the books on the Kuiper Belt and the moons of Jupiter. Ganymede, Io, Europa, Callisto. This is how I think my abduction happened.
May I come in?
My mom's not home if you wanted to talk to her.
It is vain. I would like to offer you some of my moon apples.
Moon apples.
I grew them myself. May I come in?
Okay, sure. The color's so light.
Moon apples. Try some.
Will I have to buy them?
No, no worries. My farm is not far out. If you like them, you could come over any time and buy some.
That's very nice of you, thank you. Sour.
Tart.
Tart, yeah, but there's something else in there, isn't there? They taste like salted caramel.
Salted caramel. I've never heard that one before.
You don't taste it?
Salted caramel. That is a fruit, yes?
No, it's not a fruit, it's a piece of candy. Have you never heard of it?
Yes, of course.
They're so white. They really do look like the moon. How'd you do that?
A very light green. You take the lightest apples and grow their seeds, and then you do it over and over and over and over.
Thank you. Yeah, they're great, really. I'll definitely come by.
You'll find me if you drive towards the field. You really cannot miss the farm. Yeah, you pick them yourself.
Towards the fields.
That is right. Have you ever tried dipping an apple slice into honey?
I haven't. I'll definitely try that as well. Thank you.
Here, before I go, I have one more slice.
Oh, do you want me to get you tissue?
No worries. Thanks for having me. I'm off. Back in the rain.
Oh, yeah. It's still raining pretty hard. I'm sure you can stay a bit longer. I could make some tea.
That is quite all right. You sit right now. Maybe one day the rain will end. Take care then. Say hello to your father. I'm sure they will know where to find the orchard.
I will. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the rain will end.
Yes.
Well, I hope your finger gets better.
You are a good kid.
It had gotten dark and I registered the drops of fluid on the dinner table as the salesman's blood from earlier. Suddenly, the sight of blood repulsed me so much that I barely made it to the bathroom before throwing up. The nausea was dizzying. My throat was sore and my mouth felt dry. It tasted like dirt and a little bit like salted caramel. Alien abductions affect you like an illness. You get sick once and your body becomes susceptible to catching a cold again. Maybe because your body is tired or you haven't been eating enough. The same thing happened here. But instead of a weakened body, it is a weakened mind. Mom, I was wondering, If you weren't busy this weekend, we could maybe go to the orchard that's nearby, the one with the moon apples.
An apple orchard that's close by
Yeah, with the really light apples.
with the moon apples.
Yeah.
I've never heard of one nearby. Where did you hear that? I don't think there's space for an orchard for quite a while. Maybe you'd have to drive out into the fields, but as far as I know, those are just corn.
Yeah, towards the fields. That's what he said as well.
Who said that?
A salesman, I think. He came by a bit earlier.
An apple salesman.
Yeah, his apples, they tasted like salted caramel.
A salesman. An apple salesman was here. From a farm he said was not far out. And he gave you apples.
Moon apples.
Moon apples. That are white and taste like caramel.
The salted caramel.
Salted caramel. And then he left. You let him in!
No, he was outside and he handed me a slice. I think I'll take the bus towards the fields, see what I can find.
Moon apples. Well, let me know what you find, then maybe we can go. Who knows, maybe the caramel will be what finally convinces me to eat fruit, huh? But you do know, you're not just letting strangers in a house, are you? I mean, I trust you and all, it's just...
Yeah, no, I'm not. He was outside and I thought it'd be polite.
I believe you. Just gotta be careful with the, these days. Don't just go around inviting strangers in.
I'm not.
I know you're not.
Abductions happen to more people than you would imagine. They're quiet and calm and polite, and they do neither harm nor good. You simply wake up the morning after feeling like you slept badly. Maybe like you kept waking up or stayed out late. Then your mind doesn't really work for a while, you can't concentrate, or maybe your eyes won't focus and stuff far away seems blurry. But it fades, and the incident starts slipping from your memory, retreating to the back of your head. There are simply more important things in life.
Excuse me, you are sitting in my seat.
Sorry, this is a city bus. I don't think there's reserved seating.
I know, however, I always sit in this seat. Would you mind scooting over just a little bit? Maybe?
Of course not.
Thank you. There is just something so comforting about routine. I do not think you, someone as young as you, would understand. I feel like this seat speaks to me.
But what if you get on the bus at another time?
Oh, I would never. I can feel it when it is this bus with my seat in it that's coming. I can even feel when someone is sitting in my seat. I could see your face before I got on the bus.
You could. That's very interesting. I guess that could be useful sometimes.
Useful. No, the opposite. Quite the contrary, actually. Sometimes I just stand at this bus stop for hours, waiting for this bus with my seats in it to arrive. The bus drivers get here, they open the doors, and I say, oh, this is not the right bus. And they get all mad at me, saying, well, this is the only bus that drives here. And I do not want to explain myself to them, so I act all confused. I even put on a foreign accent. They close the doors and drive away.
I see.
Say, you cannot smell the cigarettes on me, can you? Well, I get it. My husband hates it when I smoke. However, sometimes I just get so stressed.
A little bit, but it's not very strong.
That is good.
Your perfume, it's caramel, isn't it?
Oh, I think it is a birthday present from my husband. If only he knew I used it to cover up my nasty habits. But you cannot do everything right. I am a vegetarian. I do yoga. All the meat I eat is organic. I donate to charity and oh! What a relief. My stop is next. I cannot stay too long in this seat. It becomes rather taxing.
Sorry, excuse me? You wouldn't happen to have some sort of bag? I feel a bit nauseous.
I'm afraid you're just gonna have to wait till the next stop.
Alright, I think I can do that.
It ain't that far. You alright?
Yeah, I think I ate something bad earlier, and then this lady who sat beside me just kept spraying her perfume. I think you can smell it all the way from up here. It smelled like this.
Salted caramel. I know that smell too well. My favourite passenger. Always insisting on sitting in that same seat there, pretending that I ain't gonna recognize him whenever she comes in. They're giving quite a lot of people the giblies and spraying up the place with their fumes.
The giblies.
Them skeevies, them heebie-jeebies. Real weirdo, that's all I'm saying. Well, ain't anything she's up to illegal, just eerie. So eerie she might as well be one of them aliens or something.
An alien.
Ain't her. Folks saying there's aliens around.
Aliens?
Yeah, I ain't got no clue where them characters came from. I just hear the things passengers be saying, kid.
And what are they saying?
They be saying they talk weird, mechanical, like robots or something. Walking weird too. Well, I ain't sure I believe in all that load of crap. Folks been talking and walking weird forever. Although, sometimes.
Oh, sorry. Do you know of an apple orchard nearby?
An apple orchard?
Yeah, and they let you pick the apples yourself. It's quite fun, actually. There was this salesman, and I wanted to take the bus.
I do not think I've ever heard of an apple orchard around here. You are sure you took the right bus?
Yeah, I checked twice. The salesman told me.
I believe you. But trust me, I've lived here my whole time, and I have never heard of a moon apple farmer. Or an apple farm. Orchard.
Moon apples.
Yes, you said they were moon apples.
Oh, yeah, right. They're this really light color. A shade of green so pale they look almost white. I guess they do kind of look like the moon with their spots and dimples. Oh, and they tasted like salted caramel to me, but the salesman didn't know what I was talking about.
Salted Caramel?
Yeah, it's good stuff. You like it?
I've never had it, I fear. Maybe I have seen the farmer around.
It all happened so quick, and I was focused on the apples and the caramel. That stuff, I've been tasting it everywhere recently, I swear.
Do you like it?
Yeah, but this lady in the bush, she kept spraying her perfume. I felt like I could barely breathe. I mean, you can probably still smell it on me.
I cannot smell it.
That's good, I guess. Do you think there's any more buses coming tonight?
I'm not sure. We're going to walk to the moon apple orchard.
I don't know. It's getting dark. I was hoping I'd have more of an idea on where to go, and I'll come back sometime soon.
And then what will you do?
With the apples? Oh, eat them, I guess. And give some to my mom, but I just feel this tug. I think I just want to see the moon apples again. I think I'll text my mom. Maybe she's okay to come pick me up.
I will do my best to see them. What is that tug?
The tug? Oh, something about those apples is just so fascinating to me. Maybe it's because they really do look like the moon. I'd sure like to eat the moon. Maybe it was the salesman. There was just something so off about him.
I am sure it is nothing. He seems like a kind man.
He really was, although a bit strange, but maybe everyone's a little strange, you know? In their own strange ways.
Strange.
I don't even know why I let him in. Maybe I felt bad because it was raining, or maybe I was curious, but he could have killed me. Hell, he had a knife.
I'm sure he would not have murdered you. Maybe you will come back. And then you can taste more of the moon apple. And ask him where his orchard is. Then you do not have to fear him. Murders do not happen in real life.
Oh, hey. There's my ride. Get home safe. Maybe I'll see you around.
I will see.
Oh, yeah, right. Bye. Hey, thanks for picking me up. Hope I didn't wake you.
Oh no, you know I haven't been able to sleep in a while.
Oh, yeah, right. That's still going on, I guess. Good thing, too, otherwise I'd be stuck here.
What's that with you? Is she one of your friends? I don't think I've seen her before.
Oh, no, we're not friends. I just met her, actually.
And she's waiting for a bus.
Think so.
But I thought buses aren't going anymore.
Well, mine aren't, at least. Now that you mention it, I think she lives close by. She might walk home.
Maybe. What's her name?
Oh, I didn't ask.
I'm worried for you. You've been talking to so many strangers recently.
Why, I really haven't. I'm not a child anymore, you know? And besides, what's wrong with talking to strangers? It won't kill me.
It could hurt you.
You really do still think I'm a child.
Hurt you emotionally.
Emotionally.
You've always trusted too easily. You let the salesman into the house, didn't you?
He was outside and it was raining and I felt bad. This is crazy. You treat me like I'm 5. What's next? You're gonna tell me that you're scared of the aliens as well?
Aliens.
It's like this entire town's gone insane. You know what the bus driver told me on my way here? He said that people have been telling him that there's aliens here with us.
I don't know what you mean.
Really? Why are you so scared then? You weren't like this before.
Before what?
I don't know, just in the past you weren't always so scared.
I'm sorry. Tell me about what the bus driver said.
Not a lot really. He said people have been talking funny and walking weirdly.
Weirdly how?
I don't know, you didn't say.
You know, Susan said the same thing.
Susan, the neighbor?
Susan from next door, the one with the cats.
Yeah, I know. What'd she say?
A load of nonsense, really. That we've been infested somehow, that there's aliens here with us.
And you believe her?
You know what she's always been like.
Weird.
Batshit crazy. She said you can spot them, that when they talk they can't fuse their words together and they can't, apparently they don't get our intonation quite right and they can't smell or taste or pick up on social cues. You know, it's funny, it's like they try their best to be human, but they can just never get it quite right.
Alright.
But that's whatever, really. Probably just a metaphor for something that I didn't get. But still, it's a reminder to stay safe and to not let strangers into our house anymore. Or she just made it all up.
I want to tell you something today. It may sound crazy, but please do hear me out. I believe that within the last few months, on multiple occasions, I've been abducted by aliens. Now, I'm not exactly sure. You see, these abductions aren't like what they're usually described to be. There are no UFOs, and the aliens aren't tiny gray people with huge eyes. They look like us, and they talk almost like us, and they're patient and nice, but afterwards, something just feels off. After my boyfriend passed away, I became obsessed with astrology. Watching his mother grieve, I could not possibly fathom why something like that would happen to someone like him. A man who, although deathly afraid of heights, once climbed a tree to save a cat. Suddenly, gone forever. How could that be fair? I began staying up all night, carefully charting the planets and constellations in an attempt to find answers. Was it always meant to be? I wish I could have focused on anything else, but there was simply so much. The more I learned, the less I knew. I fell asleep, I stopped eating, and one time I left the house and forgot to wear shoes. Around 2 weeks after his death, I had my first encounter.